Good morning to all and welcome to the session. Practice questions based on exam topics, especially bank exams point of view. The first five questions go with error location. Read the first sentence and try to spot the error. For the last 6 months, Seema has been asking them to refund the money, but there has been no action. Where is the error? For the last 6 months, Seema has been asking them to refund the money, but there has been no action. Good morning to all of you. Please try to spot the error. Yes, very good. For the last 6 months, whenever you come across a phrase like this, for the past 6 months or for the last 6 months, you have to think of two tenses. One present perfect, the other present perfect continuous. For the last 6 months, usually this goes with present perfect continuous. Seema has been asking them. So here you see has been asking present perfect continuous, no error, no error. To refund the money, but no error. There is been no action. This is not correct. There has been no action. Past to present, the situation. Here we have to use present perfect. The first clause, action begins in the past, extends to the present, may go into future. For this, we have to use present perfect continuous. Second clause, action begins in the past, comes to the present, past to present. For that, we have to use present perfect tense. Is not correct, has is correct. He has been a student for 2 months. There has been no action for 2 months. Has been no action is correct. And the question is about your knowledge related to present perfect tense. Please go to question number 2. He promised to get in touch with myself as soon as he had the information I needed. He promised to get in touch. Exactly. He promised to get in touch. Nothing wrong, a standard expression. He promised to do something, to get in touch with myself. No, no, get in touch is perfect. Get in touch, keep in touch. Nothing wrong with that. Myself or me. He promised to get in touch with me. Here you have to use a pronoun in the object form. You cannot use a reflexive form or emphatic form. This is a common error. And this is an important question in the sense you have to recollect common error. What is a common error? A lot of people at the time of the interview also you should not say, tell us about yourself. First meeting, people say, myself, I'll write my name. Is this right or wrong? Myself, Ramesh, myself, Murthy, myself, Suresh. It is not correct. You have to say either I am your name or my name is. Never start a sentence with the reflexive or emphatic pronoun. It's a common error. Myself, not correct. Never begin a sentence with a reflexive or emphatic pronoun. Not correct. It's a common error. And one more error that goes with the reflexive form or emphatic form, people use this in place of a personal pronoun. A lot of people say, my sister and myself went to the exhibition yesterday. Not correct. My sister and I went to the exhibition yesterday. Then it is correct. And also, if you want to use myself for emphasis, I myself did the work, then it is correct. I myself completed the work, then it is correct. You have to recollect all these. Question number 3. The main advantage of investing such schemes is that you will not have to pay any taxes. You won't have to pay. Usually we say you don't have to pay. I feel there are two errors here. The main advantage of investing, here we have to use a preposition. Invest takes a preposition in. The main advantage of investing in such schemes is that we don't use will here. We use you don't have to pay, standard expression. You don't have to pay. You won't have to pay is not correct. So in this sentence, there are two errors, not one. One could be while typing, but actual, you won't have to, not correct. You don't have to. Question number 4. A large number of policy have lapsed because many people haven't paid their installments on time. On time, a large number. First, you try to spot the error. You don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, you don't have to go there. Standard expressions. A large number, does it talk about singular or plural? Plural. Then you cannot say policy, you have to say policies. A large number of policies, and the clue for you, there is a plural verb. We have to use a plural noun based on a large number, and a plural verb is a clue. A large number of policies have lapsed because many people haven't paid their installments on time. Nothing wrong with on time. Then you have to recollect here, based on this question, the difference between a large number, one thing, obviously, plural noun. And also you have to recollect a number, I'm sorry, the difference between a number and the number. You have got so many times. What is the difference between a number? It takes a plural verb, and the number takes a singular verb. This you have to recollect. Then what is the difference between on time? On time means exact time, and in time means on or before, but generally we mean before time. Imagine the session is at 10 o'clock. You go there at 10 o'clock, then you're on time. But the session is at 10 o'clock, you reach by 9:45, then you're in time. Nothing wrong, on time, in time, there's no problem as such. But here we cannot say a large number of policy. We have to say a large number of policies. And today I have brought close test, exam pattern. So today's session is going to be different. The last question, if his aim is to buy a house in the next 3 years, he should start immediate saving. This is a little tricky. He should start immediate saving. If his aim is to buy, aim is to achieve something, buy something. So here, if his aim is to buy a house in the next 3 years, no, nothing wrong with the second part, first part, second part, third part. He should start immediate saving. That is not correct. He should start what? He should start saving immediately. He should start saving immediately. Then it is correct. Very good. I appreciate. We have 5 questions based on phrases. Whatever you see in red may be right, may not be right. If it is right, cooked deliciously. Why deliciously here? No correction required. But you think it is not correct? One of the options. Manoj was many better at sports than Anurag. Much good than. Already than is there. See, these questions under pressure, they may be challenging. You got to read carefully. Manoj was many better, definitely not correct. We are not talking about the number. Much good, again not correct. Many good, we cannot use the word many. Much better, we have to use the comparative form because than is there. That is a clue for you. Much better at sports, much better than redundancy. So, what is the answer? Manoj was much better at sports than Anurag. Perfect. It was very dark, and Trisha was too scary to go home alone. Good at something, better at something. Good takes a preposition at. Common error, a lot of people say good in English, not correct. Good at English. It was very dark, and Trisha was too scary to go home alone. Too scary. No, the place you say scary. Someone you say scary. But here the person, you cannot use the word scary. Too scaring. No, too scary. Too scared too. Does not make any sense. Too scared to go home alone. Answer is the fourth option. I'm scared. He is scared. Too scared to go home. No, no, this is not correct. Answer is the fourth option. Too scared to go home alone. Many people not like being interrupted when they are busy working. Thank you very much. I have to be. Otherwise, it cannot be justified. Many people not like being interrupted. Many people don't like, we say, are petrified. That's also a good word. Who is this? Slick, mellow, a different name altogether. Not like being, grammatically not correct. You should be able to make out. Many people do not like being interrupted. Seems right. Very good. Do not like, interrupted, not correct. Not liking, not at all correct. No like being doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yes, sure, definitely. I'm going to bring new models because this is an exclusive session. Based on that, today I have brought closed test. I will definitely bring new models. I'm going to bring passage also. Let's see how it works. Answer is the first option. Many people don't like, they don't like what? Being interrupted when they are busy working, obviously. Definitely, Gangadhar. I'm going to do that, and you guys are going to get the PDF of this. Those who have purchased the course, they will get the PDF, not others. Please go to question number 4. The crowd loved her performance and gave her a stand ovation as she left the stage. This goes with exposure to the language. If you read the newspapers regularly, before you see the options, you know the answer. The crowd loved her performance and gave her a standing ovation. Standing ovation, a standard expression. You don't have to look at the options. It pops up if you read the newspapers regularly. Thank you very much. The crowd loved her performance and gave her a stand ovation. Stand ovate. All these they don't make. Stand the ovation. Standing ovation. When something is good, with answers, Gangadhar, sure. With answers. You want with answers or without answers? With answers better, I feel. I only hope the PDF won't be misused. That is only apprehension. You can download the PDF. Anyhow, that is not that important. Apprehensions are always there. Today, for the first time, I have brought, and I'm going to do that, close test on and off. So, first you read, and this is half of the passage. First 5 questions, first half of the passage. After that, the second part of the passage, and 6 to 10 questions. We all have read the story of two friends and a bear. Once two friends were passing through a forest. Here you have to know the word combinations. I always tell students close test is all about word combinations or collocations. So when we talk about the forest, we say dense forest. Volatile means not stable, not fixed, and that is not the word to go with forest. Precarious, you can use dangerous, but that is not the typical word. See, I am giving the meaning. I may not write due to the time factor, but listen and get the meaning. Volatile means not stable. Precarious, dangerous, but you can use. That is not the typical word. Dense forest is a typical combination, collocation. Pugnacious. Pugnacious is an important word. I think it means ready to do something. I will confirm. Ferocious means ready to attack. That is not the answer. Please go to the next one. Then we will see. Pugnacious is an important word. Try to get the right word. Pugnacious means ready to attack. Belligerent, another related word. So, what is the meaning of pugnacious? Ready to attack, ready to fight, ready to argue. Then what happened? Once two friends were passing through a dense forest, all of a sudden a bear came out of its cave. It began to, this is a bit difficult. No, shout, it goes with people. A roar goes with a lion. Lion, shout, people. And chirp goes with birds. Bleat goes with horses. Answer, what are you left with? Answer is the fifth option, grunt. We also use the word bears actually, growl. What is the right word? Ferocious. No, no, they are different. Ferocious means ready to attack. Precarious means dangerous. And you should ask the question, ferocious, pugnacious, are they one and the same? Pugnacious. No, they're not one and the same. Ferocious goes one and the same in the sense usage point of view. Ferocious goes more with animals, a ferocious dog. And pugnacious, ready to attack, ready to argue. Argue goes with people. Growl, grunt, to make the specific sound that goes with. Grunt, growl. Usually, growl also goes with uh, dogs. Dogs also growl, but bears growl. So, answer is the synonym grunt. Answer is the fifth option. All of a sudden, a bear came out of its cave. It began to grunt. Both felt terrified. The fair weather friend, idiomatic expression, what does it mean? You should be able to answer. Fair weather friend. You should be careful about fair weather friends. Fair weather friend means a friend who does not help you when you are really in need of help. So both felt terrified, scared. The fair weather friend ran. Quickly would have been better. Always a daggers drawn, ready to argue, means the same. Loggerheads. Quickly would have been better. Ran quick or ran quickly? What is the right word? Quickly would have been correct, but quick. Can you say quick? No. Run hard, hold that one. Towards would have been better. For life would have been better. Nimble, delicate, no. Answer is run hard. Here, run hard means ran hard. Quickly, it means the same. With a lot of effort, run hard. It is not the first option, it is a second option. You don't see quickly. Quickly is not there, only the word quick is there. Had they given quickly, it would have been the right word. Run hard means what? Run with a lot of effort, run quickly. Answer is the second option, not the first option. Both felt terrified. The fair weather friend ran hard and climbed up a tall tree. The other laid himself on the ground, put himself on the ground, and fourth option, to be dead. Exactly, one and the same. Uday Kumar, you are right. Alarmed is not right. Alert, alarmed, no. Positioned, already laid himself. We cannot use the word position, it becomes redundancy. Frightened, and frightened to be dead, not the right one. Presumed, it goes with assumption, presume, not relevant here. Pretended to be dead. Pretend, you should recollect the word feign. Pretend, feign, act, they're all synonyms. Feigned to be dead, Feign, pretended to be dead. Then what happened? The bear came and usually animals, what do? Smelling, what is the other word? Exactly. You're right. When you smell something, for people, we don't use the word sniff. It is there. Sometimes we use sniff powder, tobacco powder. We say he sniffs tobacco powder, sniff powder. But your sniff usually goes with animals, dogs, bears. Tasted, approached, reached, touched, no. Sniffed is the right word. Sniffers. There are dogs, police dogs, known as sniffers. Now, the second part of the passage, first you read quickly. He, him for dead and went away. This is also a good one. If you get 8 or 8 plus, very good score. 7 to 8 easy, 7 easy, 3 difficult. He, him for dead and went away. No, he considered him for dead. Grammatically not correct. Found him for dead, not correct. Shiva, very good. That is the right word. He took him for dead. Take something for something. Took him for dead. Made him ruled out, felt. What is the right word here? Second option. Ah, do not say consider as, very good. But here, that is not the right word. What is the right word? Right word. He took him for dead. Means he considered him dead. He considered him dead. That is right. He took him for dead. Both mean the same. Here the clue for you, for, excuse me, took him for dead. That's a standard pattern. Now the fair weather friend climbed down the tree and said to his friend, what did the bear into your ears? What did the bear? Sound. Pour. Pour goes with water. Sound irrelevant. Mutter you can consider. Put, no. Bear cannot put. Based on the context, here whisper. Whisper means to say something in a low voice. Mutter, not distinct. Appropriate word here, whisper. What did the bear whisper into your ears? Combination, whisper. He answered that the bear had advised him to a fair weather friend. This is a negative idiom. Based on that, tread means walk, step. Common error, a lot of people when they go to a fitness center, they say treadmill. It is not treadmill, it is treadmill. Tread, not correct. Tread, tread on something, means step on something. Mutter means when someone says something not clearly, then we say mutter, murmur, to speak indistinctly. Whisper is clear but low voice. Mutter is not clear, not distinct. Too envious, jealous, no. Proud, no. Beware of, to beware of. What is the right word? Fair weather friend. Beware of dogs, beware of fair weather friends. Very good. They were more dangerous than snakes. A true friend, on the other hand, is a medicine of life. He stands by us in a standard expression, this one, idiomatic expression. Nights and days, not correct. Seasons, not relevant. Weal and woe, hold that one. Scarcity, shortage of something, not correct. Days and woe, no. Answer is the third option. This is a bit difficult. Positive and negative, exactly. You have to guess based on the context. Other words cannot be considered. Eliminate. And envious means jealous. Yes. Green eyed monster. You have to recollect the idiom. A true friend, his own pleasure, foregoes. Consider this one. Discards. Mitigates. Mitigate means to make something less severe. Directs. Either abandons or foregoes. What is the right word? Contextually, you have to decide. In a way, both mean the same, but what is the right word? Forego something. Abandon has a negative connotation. Abandon your vehicle, abandon someone. She has been abandoned by her family. Is it the right word or forego? No, 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 no. Foregoes his own pleasure. Forego means not to consider. He does not consider his pleasure and convenience for the sake of his friend. Answer is the first option, not abandons. Do remember. The last slide, enrichment point of view. Today it is already 11 past 9, 12 past 9. Is that okay? The time to be dismissed from employment, get the sack. He has got the sack. He has been given the sack. He has been sacked. Means what? He has been dismissed from employment. 7 is very good, Pritham. If someone says 7, 8, you should be extremely happy. 3 questions are very difficult. 7 is pretty good. You have to buy, you have to purchase my course, bank exams course, and only then you can download, you can access with answers. Otherwise, no. Refers to a busy activity, usually in a noisy surrounding. This goes with a city. Hustle and bustle. What is the answer? Hustle and bustle. Unpleasant work or dishonest action. A cold piece of work refers to a work that brings you great pleasure. Labor of love, a good expression, good idiomatic expression. Someone difficult to, oh, unpleasant work, or I'm sorry. This is B, dirty work. Unpleasant work or dishonest work. Dishonest, dirty work. And someone difficult to deal with, cold piece of work. Answer is the fifth one. Third one is B, yes. Fourth one is C, refers to a work that brings you great pleasure, labor of love, positive word. And the last one is what? Someone difficult to deal with. That's all for today. Hope you guys have got enriched. And do remember to subscribe and share. Join the Telegram group. Have a nice day. Thank you.